Welcome to Mr. Beebop. The Secret Adversary is the second published detective fiction novel by British writer Agatha Christie. The book introduces the characters of Tommy and Tuppence, who feature in 3 other Christie novels and 1 collection of short stories. Here are some interesting facts and trivia about the novel. Originally titled The Joyful Venture, the name changed to The Young Adventurers before finally becoming The Secret Adversary. The woman's name that inspired Agatha Christie would also change, from Jane Fish to Jane Finn. It is one of only 2 novels in which the dedication is addressed to the reader. To all those who lead monotonous lives in the hope that they experience at second hand the delights and dangers of adventure. The novel was first published in January 1922 in the United Kingdom by the Bodley Head, and in the United States by Dodd, Mead and Company later in that same year. Like its predecessor, The Mysterious Affair at Styles, The Secret Adversary was first published as an unillustrated weekly serialization in The Times in 17 installments from August 12 to December 2, 1921. Tommy Beresford and Prudence Tuppence Cowley are young, in love, and flat broke. Just after the Great War, there are few jobs available, and the couple are desperately short of money. Restless for excitement, they decide to embark on a daring business scheme, Young Adventurers Ltd. Willing to do anything, go anywhere. Hiring themselves out proves to be a smart move for the couple. In their first assignment for the mysterious Mr. Whittington, all Tuppence has to do in their first job is take an all-expense-paid trip to Paris and pose as an American named Jane Finn. But with the assignment comes a bribe to keep quiet, a threat to her life, and the disappearance of her new employer. Now their newest job is playing detective. Where is the real Jane Finn? The mere mention of her name produces a very strange reaction all over London. So strange, in fact, that they decided to find this mysterious missing lady. She has been missing for 5 years, and neither her body nor the secret documents she was carrying have ever been found. Now, post-war England's economic recovery depends on finding her and getting the papers back. But the 2 young working undercover for the British Ministry know only that her name and the only photo of her is in the hands of a rich American cousin. It isn't long before they find themselves plunged into more danger than they ever could have imagined. A danger that could put an abrupt end to their business and their lives. Thomas Beresford. Tommy, young red-headed Englishman who fought in the Great War. Wounded twice, considered slow but steady and clear-headed in his thinking. At his best in a tight situation. In his early 20s. Prudence Cowley. Tuppence, young woman with black bobbed hair, one of several children of a conservative archdeacon, served in the VAD during the Great War. She is modern and stylish, quick and intuitive in her thinking, acts rapidly on her ideas. In her early 20s. Julius Hersheimer, millionaire from America, seeking his first cousin Jane Finn, a girl he never met in America due to a family quarrel. He is quick thinking, quick acting, and being from America, he carries a gun and knows how to use it. In his early 30s. Mr. Carter, Englishman skilled in the intelligence service and connected with the highest political powers, known only by this alias. He seeks the treaty and the girl who might have carried it off the ship. Jane Finn, American woman, 18 years old when she left the US, with good skills in speaking French, who aimed to work in a war hospital during the Great War. She sailed on the Lusitania and she survived, carrying a document from a man named Danvers. Marguerite van der Meer. Rita, a beautiful woman in society who followed Danvers on the Lusitania. She is affiliated with the conspirators and uniquely knows Mr. Brown's true identity. Her character is steely and powerful, and she sees Sir James socially. She dies by poison. Albert, lift boy at the building in which Rita van der Meer lives, becomes helper to Tuppence, then to Tommy. Mr. Whittington, member of the conspirators who first encounters Tommy and Tuppence as they plan their joint venture over lunch in a restaurant. He spoke Jane Finn's name in the streets as Tommy passed him. Boris Ivanovich, aka Count Stepanov, member of the conspiracy, who keeps in touch with Whittington and Rita. Mr. Kremenin, Russian Bolshevik, serving in London, and one of the conspirators called Number 1. Julius selects him to lead him to the girls. Dr. Hall runs the nursing home in Bournemouth where he took in the amnesia patient as a niece of Rita van der Meer under the name Janet for several years. Sir James Peel Egerton, MP and prominent London defense lawyer, known to instinctively identify a criminal. He is socially and politically well known and seen as a potential future Prime Minister. Mr. Carter respects his intelligence going back years. He sees Rita socially. He is known for his persuasive ways. Mr. Brown, elusive leader of the conspirators, who appears as a man named Brown often, but in a minor role, so others do not recall his appearance. He is key to all the decisions of the conspirators, subtle with information, brutal or fatal with his enemies. The master criminal mind of the age. The Secret Adversary was the second Christie work to be turned into a film. Made in Germany by the Orplid Film Company, it was released in that country on February 15, 1929 as a silent movie which ran for 76 minutes. It was released in the UK and US under the title Adventurers Inc. Character names from the book were changed for the film. Previously thought to be lost, it was given a rare showing at the National Film Theatre on July 15, 2001. The book was adapted by London Weekend Television as a 115-minute drama and transmitted on Sunday, October 9, 1983. It acted as an introduction to a 10-part adaptation of Partners in Crime, made with the same stars, which began transmission 1 week later under the title Agatha Christie's Partners in Crime. In February 2014, the BBC announced it had commissioned the TV series Partners in Crime with 3 episodes as an adaptation of The Secret Adversary, written by Zinnie Harris. It aired in July and August 2015, marking the 125th anniversary of Dame Agatha Christie's birth. It is not set in the post-Great War period, so Tommy and Tuppence are not the young things of that era, are married and have a son sent off to school. It is instead set in 1952, with references made to the Cold War against Stalin. The Secret Adversary was released by HarperCollins as a graphic novel adaptation on May 20, 2008. Adapted by François Rivière and illustrated by Frank Leclerc. This was translated from the edition first published in France by Emmanuel Proust Editions in 2003 under the title of Mr. Brown. Agatha Christie's The Secret Adversary was presented for the stage for the first time in 2015 as a Watermill Theatre production, adapted from the Christie novel by Sarah Ponson and Johan Hari for a company of 7 actors. It opened and ran at the Watermill Theatre, West Berkshire Playhouse from Thursday, February 12 to Saturday, March 21, and then toured until Saturday, May 9, ending its run at the Rose Theatre in Kingston. On February 16, 2016, Great Lakes Theatre debuted a 70-minute stage adaptation as part of their educational programming. Adapted by David Hansen, this production is performed by a cast of 5, 3 men and 2 women, with most performers playing more than one role. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.